Hello! Hello everybody! How are you guys all doing? Hi, it's me, Spike. I'm back. Hi. Today we're gonna start a new game. It's called What Remains of Edith Finch. Never heard of it, never played it. This game supports mods for some reason, or whatever. I think you're meant to play this on, I think it's like a console port or anything like that, so I might play with a controller instead of a mouse. I heard quite a lot about this game, but that, you know, it's more like a movie, it's interactive story basically. But I haven't played it, I haven't seen anything about it, I don't know who Edith is, so hopefully this is going to be a brand new experience, you know, a brand new experience for me and for the viewers as well, if you guys never heard of this game. Jesus, that's loud. Right, how do we turn this down? God, it's super loud. Okay, we'll have to do it in-game, I think. What Remains of Edith Finch. Controls. Camera control normal. Mouse sensitivity. I want to play this on controller. Audio, that's it. It's too loud. But I mean, it is kind of almost like movie-like, so. We'll keep master full. We'll keep the sound effect low. We'll keep the dialogue around here. Maybe like this. Alright, that will do. Graphics, 1080. No, that is, apparently it's the biggest resolution we can go. Must be an older game then. Draw distance, we can have ultra as well, I guess. Especially if we're playing on 1920. How is the, how is that? Looks okay. Yep, okay. We can start there. New game, play, control. New game, please. Are you sure you want to erase your current save data? I don't have any, so yes. Is it restarting? What Remains of Edith? Oh. Edith Finch. We're on a boat. Okay. How do I... Oh, there you go. How do I do this?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning. With the house.
Edith is a good name though. I think Edith is a little bit classic. It's a classic name. How do I control? What? Not inverted. I just want to see the controls so I can play it. So we follow the story of this girl called Edith.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Why? Lived at the lighthouse? What's this? I don't know what the buttons. Okay, that's zoom in. That's also zoom in.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can we take it? Can we can't. Urgent. 7 years ago?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, Lewis. Can we just die? We can't just fall off the edge. Okay, cool. Look at those legs we have.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Alright.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
There's two paths. There's this path here going down, and there's a path going this way. I don't know if there's any secrets down there. Let's just go along the road for now. Oh, this is blocked. Of course it is.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Hoof prints? Yeah, we're gonna turn back. We're gonna go back to the... I can't run. It's really annoying, actually. Use the games where I can just sprint, or... It's more like a walk in a story, isn't it? So we're going off path. I'm lost already. Where am I? Oh. Oh, someone's missing. Who is that? I can't see anything. It's getting really dark. Missing. Oh, there's lots of these. Oh, I'm guessing that's Lewis, maybe? Oh, yeah, okay, so... Lewis is dead, right? So maybe Lewis is the one that's missing? Yeah, I quite like exploring with these kind of games.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Questions about your family, eh?
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Is it okay if I go off the path? I mean, it seems linear, so it all leads to the same place, but we may get different storylines. Yo, that's the house, right? Oh, we're here already. It seems so much further away. Yo, people. Oh, what is that? I need to know. There's a deer. Oh my god. How biblical is that? No. No, please don't run away. Come back. Milton Finch. I thought it was Lewis. Who the hell's Milton then? Milton?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a really weird looking house. It looks pretty unstable.
As
how
a child,
high it is.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Why not? Oh, look at that. Power lines down. Yo, Philly, what's up? Yeah.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Why? No. Is this a horror? Have you been tricked into playing a horror? Wind chimes. There's a door here. Why are you afraid of the house? Oh no, is this a jump scare?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Why are we crawling through the doggy? Can we go back? Oh, we're locked in now. I couldn't explore the...
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Go back, please. There's gotta be other ways. Why does this remind me of like the Resident Evil 7 trailer? the tools and the cars and stuff.
For the first time in years...
2010. So, Edith would have been...
I felt like I was home.
How old is she now? 17. So, she's 28. She's a fully grown adult.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That's Edith, right? This one. This little girl here. So that's gotta be... Oh my god, look at his goatee. Amazing. And then the Queen of England, of course. Sitting there with... this is Edith's mom, maybe? Dawn? Edie? Or Edie? Lewis? Lewis is the one that's dead. But the missing posters for someone called... in the loving memory, Lewis Finch. 2010, November. Oh, so this isn't set in 2010? I guess they just haven't changed the calendar. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson to Edie. Memorial Service, Finch Family Cemetery. Okay, what about this? Ooh, look at that, spooky eyes. The Holiday Feast, Witch's Kitchen, a Viking's Belly, Flowers, Salt Water, East. What does that make? Bread? That sounds about right. Something just creaked. What was that?
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Canned salmon sucks compared to fresh salmon. Canned salmon makes me want to puke. Never have canned salmon.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
The fishy smell to a canned salmon is the worst thing I've ever imagined. It tastes nothing like actual salmon. And salmon's like one of my favorite foods. Like,
the table was still a wreck from the night
my
we
favorite
left.
fish.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
What are those, maggots? It's just rice. Okay. Trust me, never have... If you can afford fresh salmon, never have canned salmon. Canned salmon's the worst.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Edie. Is she there now? Is she at the nursing home? This house is massive. Look at this kitchen. Oh, hardwood tables. Are you serious? Hardwood stools. Look how expensive this looks. My house looks like this. I'll never leave it. I mean, I'll never leave my house anyway, but look at that. Some kind of water filtration system as well. Water filter straight from the taps. I mean, come on. Fridge with like one of those ice things. I only see this in movies, man. Like, who has this kind of money? Those ice block things.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just
Ice
too much of it.
dispensers.
Like a smile with too many teeth.
Smile, too many teeth. Look at that. Barbara Finch is a director for a horror movie, maybe? Oh, look at that. Everything, they pay a lot of attention to details, right? Every photo seems, you know, definitely go into the house. Aren't those really expensive, like violins? Wow, wow, wow. What is this? Seaside view? Look at these glass panels. Are we
Even the
millionaires?
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
What? We hit the jackpot over here. This is our house now, right? Edith said Mom gave her the key, so this is our house. Flat screen TV. I mean, that painting alone. It's heirlooms. Paris. So yeah, they're going on holiday and stuff. What is this? They're burning something? They're cutting... What is that red stuff though? It's like a... It's not a chainsaw, I mean, what is that? A heated knife? Is this Edith? The Hunter's Roast. Oh, these are the same bucks. The weird. I know I'm just spending time to just kind of exploring. I mean, it's gotta be kind of weird. Odd, right? Just me just looking at books and stuff. I'm just taking it all in. I'm just taking it all in. I mean, come on. Does your grandma have one of these? My grandma used to have something like this. Ooh, iPod. Can we put some music on? Some, Oh, so this is Edie's oxygen tank, I'm guessing. And this is where she normally sits. She uses chopsticks. And oh, can we have a fortune cookie? She hasn't opened it. What is her fortune? Just exploring a little bit. Oh my lord. Okay, they weren't kidding about the cans. They can survive like a nuclear winter with those kind of salmon. Those canned salmons. What's this? Lantern? Are they called lanterns?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. So we have Lewis and Milton. So two brothers. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's sad. Milton didn't even have any letters. There's Edith. There's Lewis. Dawn and Edie. That's really nice. I wish my house has one of these now. So we can separate like letters. Because it comes in a pile and it stays in a pile. If you want letters or you know,
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind.
anything
of that
in my
last
house,
night.
you have to go through everyone else's mails as well. Ooh. What is this?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Buried? Not literally, right? They meant, like... Why is it sealed? That's a little bit messy, though. the amount of books like that. I mean, it gives it a nice charm to it, but that's too many books. Do you even have time to read that many books in your lifetime? I can barely finish 1 or 2. I'm still on The Witcher, by the way. I'm never gonna finish it. Not at this rate. Okay, so the game really wants me to go upstairs. Alright, well, go upstairs. Ooh, little doggo. I saw a seal for the first time in my life the other day. Not the whole seal thing, just his head bobbing out of water.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So the mom went kind of crazy, like, because Milton went missing, and now she's locking people inside. Oh my god, who the hell is that? What is this room?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Uncle Walter?
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
What? It's a freaking shark. I like how it looks kind of 3D if you look at it from like there. Like here. That shark looks 3D, right? I like how they print it like across. Like that. Oh, a tree. The house that sank. Flinches. Kind of creaky.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Does it work? Oh my god.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh, we'll get to see this. Hey Marlon, how's it going? How are you? Ooh.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
This feels important. We're gonna explore the house a little bit first. Horror game? It seems like a horror game, actually. I don't really know about it. I know nothing about this game, by the way, Marlon. So I'm playing this blind. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
She's dead. 1947. Why are they keeping the rooms sealed? So, oh, that's why the building is so tall. They die, right? They all have a room, and
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
they don't change the rooms, and they just let people build in the house. That's actually quite cool. Cool concept. You can really see your family trees then, right? So here was Stefan. Is that how you say his name? Espen? Stan? Hofstede? Finch? And then Edie. So this would have been Edie's husband, and she died. I mean, he died in 1964. Same year as the moon landing, maybe. Edie died in 2010. Oh, she's dead. Our great grandma is dead too. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
They seal it up when they die. That is brutal. What? Looks like an exploration game. I think it is an exploration game. Wait. What? Look at the years. 1976 to 1977. 1 year old. A baby died? Gregory? But why is it all pink and stuff? Or is that just the time they lived here? What's these two again? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Calvin?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh. This is really weird. Calvin and Sam. This is kind of sad, actually. All these people dying.
Whenever
Bigfoot.
people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. We've seen Barbara, right? The film. She made Bigfoot? We could go further. Uh-oh. We couldn't go further up.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Why did we even leave this house in the first place? Is it because Milton? Oh, look at that, Barbara. It's painting her own door. It's amazing. Barbara, 1944 to 1960.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Barbara's room looks kind of nice, actually. Definitely has styles to it. Oh, who's this then?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original
Odin.
house.
What a name. Odin's a good name. I think it should come back. The Allfather, right? I think that's a really good name to name your child. Yeah, child. Just name him Odin. What a strong name.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Milton has been here. Is it really dark? For you guys, at least. For me, it's kind of... It's okay. It's not too dark.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Uh-oh. Jump scared.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Saving.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
This is Molly's room. Molly would have been good friends with us, but she died.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Gerbil's droppings. Molly!
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh, jellyfish. Oh, that's a really nice... What's that? Some croissants. Lover of owls. Molly's room actually looks really nice. Orca's Island Cleavers. That's all I would say. Molly died.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, so it wasn't always sealed. Our mum went crazy. Edith's mum went... What's her name? Dawn? Dawn went crazy and started sealing doors. Molly, 1937 to 1947. Okay, 10 years old. She died at 10. Alright, put that back. I don't want to read it just yet. It's croissant? No, it's starfish. Me and my fat brain saying, oh, is that food? Pacific Ocean depth chart. Oh, you don't want to... go what's down there, right? Who's that meant to be? Like James Cameron? Didn't James Cameron broke like the ocean depth record or something like that filming Avatar?
December 13th, 1947.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
What? Why?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No. We're Molly now.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. I don't know. For God's sake. Really tiny as well. I thought about
eating Christopher,
Oh,
but
don't
I
do
held
that.
back.
Don't eat Christopher. Look at Christopher. Oh, Christopher. Oh, Christopher. Anything else? Starfish? What is starfish? Can we eat starfish? I mean, starfish is edible, right? This is really dark for me as well. I don't know about you guys. There's a door over there, but gerbil food?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind.
What? No, don't do that. Well, maybe it's fresh. I mean, you're crazy, Molly. You're cray.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Starving a child? This is neglect. What are we gonna do? Drink toilet water too? Oh, we can't reach the mirror. Okay, that's a good thing. It would have given me a freaking jump scare. Aren't these poisonous? Is that how she died? That is full neglect from the parents.
I kept
right?
eating and eating.
Eating toothpaste? Is a toothpaste edible? This is actually...
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
This is really sad.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Can we eat that too?
I reached out for her.
We're chained up. Well, I mean, it's probably for child safety,
And
right?
suddenly,
What the f...
I was a cat.
Huh? Is this, maybe it's her imagination then. Maybe the parents aren't actually starving the child then?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Huh. Okay, run and jump. Okay. Hey, come back. Where is it? Where's the bird? Oh, there it is. Huh. Oh, birdie.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh. Look at this freaking Naruto jump. The Doing all these
I jumped and I almost got her.
Aww. Oh, at this point, we already did.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, look at this, toys.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why? What is happening? Molly's a cat? Or is this... This has got to be an imagination, or maybe it's like, Is she... She's probably too young to use metaphors, right? She feels like a cat? Like...
I gobbled her up,
we
and suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Does she have superpowers? I'm gonna fly into that thing.
Rabbits.
Rabbits? There's another one. Go for this. Oh.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger. Oh, I hear something.
A mama rabbit.
Mama rabbit? Where? I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
She was almost too big to carry.
Huh?
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
There she goes.
And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Yeah, what? Oh my god, we're just ragdolling. We're stuck. Okay, carry on.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I think this is her imagination. Maybe this is a dream. I see something. What's that?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This child's a murderer. I think these are all metaphors. All these praise. These are people. Look at that. That poor thing's bleeding out. Smell blood.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What am I? What is that? A snake? What armor?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Actual monster. This is kind of creepy. What are we? This is an imagination of a 10-year-old.
I was
girl.
big, but I moved real quiet. wanting to stop, but also I didn't.
His belly was rusty razor, his belly was rusty razor, his belly was rusty razor, and no more. What shall I do with a drunken sailor? What shall I do with a drunken sailor?
That's the captain. Okay. This guy doesn't even know what's about to hit him.
Last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water I saw something new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh. What's down there? It's a little bit dark. I don't know about you guys. Are you feeling it's a little bit dark? It's maybe too bright. Just a little bit. Oh, there you go. A little bit better. You can see what I'm doing. Ooh, this. Is this the toilet? Oh my god. I am so freaking scared of this. So people in like Australia or something like that, I hear stories about snakes or whatever, like, coming up from the toilet. Like, pipes like this.
I got closer and closer.
This is Molly's room.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep.
Oh.
But it's not going to wait much longer.
Oh.
It needs to feed. And
It needs to
both
feed.
know I will be delicious.
We're about to eat ourselves. What a nice story.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ah, look at that, the family tree. We've got to find out about Odin, Edie, Walter, Sam, you know, the rest. So we're like the youngest one. Edith is the... Wow, Molly. 1940, I'm guessing 1947. Wrote that. 10 years old. What a brilliant story. I was intrigued. Is that bird here too? Can I go back in? I can't even go back in now.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
That's insane.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, She was the one who named it Molly.
Oh. I mean, it's a common name. This is like that parents' room, right? So, Molly's parents were... Walter?
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Edie's sister was Molly, or maybe Edie's daughter was Molly? I don't know what the family tree is like. I don't know how complicated it is. It could be cousins. Lurpy? What have we got here? What's this? Lizard called Rob. Derpy Jr. Who's this? Burpee. Bob. And of course, I can't see the name of that one. What about this one? Derpy. Derp. Purpley. This is Rob. Lurpy? Lurpy? There's a lot of Lurpies. What about this owl? Zerpy. Shrine sketches. Wait, look at this. Built 1937. Edie won't go. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refused to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Let's go, Edie.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon,
Sven.
she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Oh. So Sven died building a slide. Killed by a dragon. I mean, sounds better, doesn't it? Mole man beneath the Finch house?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
The mole man.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Dragon kills Finch. Oh, look at him. Look how happy he is. Tragedy strikes as Finch family ponds celebration turns to mourn. Wow, okay, so this guy was like a builder, and he built a slide, a slipping slide, I think. And it was a very good looking slide. I mean, look at that dragon's head. You can tell what it is straight away. And I'm guessing that thing collapsed and Sven had died. What flag is that? Norway? So he's Norwegian. Sven? It's a strong Norwegian name, isn't it? Sven.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Not physically, though, right? Like, maybe emotionally.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin. Where does this go? Why is everything pink? There's nothing on the mirrors. This is classic. My grandma and my granddad has like these. Just every day, just pills in boxes. Oh, little frog. Classic old people stuff. To be fair, I don't even remember.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I quite like it. Ah. Well, before we go on to the next bit, we're gonna look at Odin. Lewis died 2010 as well. Oh, wait! Edie was making this. They all have it. And then she died. Look, Odin has one. Oh, it'd be such a shame if we don't finish it, right? It's like a freaking tradition.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
They are rich then, yeah. So... we just look at the house. Oh.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johan.
Johan. The family's curse. Yeah, it seems like they're all dying.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
What? The whole house on a boat? That's insane. Why is he keeping the house?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
So Odin died with the house? Or did he survive?
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
What? That's insane. Okay, so Odin probably died there, but Edie survived with her husband Sven and baby Molly. So Molly is Edie's daughter. So it's our Aunt Molly. It would have been our mother's sister. I don't know.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's good. Gotta live somewhere. So this family's cursed, basically. Definitely cursed.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Igabor is also dead, and I'm guessing at that point. Mysteries of Death and Thereafter. The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter, Odin Finch. Finch was also a writer. Odin Finch joining the Great Majority. Ooh, look at that. Milton, Lewis. Lewis got big hands, man. Edith has got bigger hands. Well, I guess it's like... I mean, they're all about the same size. Gregory has tiny hands. Gus? I don't know anything about Gus yet. Dawn. Walter. Sam and Cleveland. Which is like brothers, I think. Twins? Oh, I'm guessing they're twins then, yeah. Okay, so they're born in the same year. And then we've got Barbara, which is like a film director. And then we've got Molly, which is... Who was the... I don't know. This is very interesting though. I really like this. It's beautiful so far. Just the memory of these. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Oh, can we?
It's in the last place you would look.
Okay.
It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wow. That's crazy.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
So Sam, I'm guessing, is the son of Sven. Our Uncle Sam. Right? No, it's our granddad. Sam is our granddad. What am I talking about? They're great-grandparents. So Sven and Edie are... Sven is like our great-granddad. Ooh. So our family's cursed. Couple turns land into a native haven. Okay. Murder probes clues exhausted. Oh my god. Okay, so Cleveland was probably murdered. Milton has been here too. We should have a dog too. Oh, this is gonna make me sad. Always wish I had a brother. Sam. Oh, look at that. Final frontier, space. Command center. Oh, look how cool this looks. And then I'm guessing this side is, of course, Sam's side. Okay, Fort Sam. Okay, so Sam has grown a little bit older than Cleveland when he died. So I'm guessing Cleveland kept all his childhood stuff, right? To Command center.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
When your twin dies, you just... I don't
And that
even
he
know.
never talked about him.
Oh, this is even more sad. That's messed up. That is... What? Okay. So I'm guessing that's the year Sam also... Age 8. He just stopped doing it. Sam's a smoker. National Park. Odin Flinch's National Park. Look at those two boys. Join the fight. Enlist. Okay, one likes... army and one likes space, I'm guessing. Okay, let's go to the command center. This is like this saddest...
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, look at this. Oh man, this is sad. Okay, well, Cleveland, what have you got? There's a note in there.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, we're swinging. Look. So we're Sam. Or we... Okay, we are Sam.
My brother
right?
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh, I like how the swing is swinging towards that way because we've got like one broken leg. Whoa, who's that?
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
So Bravo died before... Clever. This is making me sick. Is there motion blur in this? Okay, cool. No, there's no motion blur. Okay, what do I do now? I'm kind of stuck. Do I have to swing really hard? Okay, I'm swinging. Oh, we're meant to stop. I think we're meant to stop and get off it. Right? I'm gonna try stop. Okay, no. I guess we can just swing forever then. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. We're controlling both legs. Okay, I know how to swing works. Okay, here we go.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Okay, I can swing! I finally know.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh! This is...
I told him
No!
going around was impossible.
The swing's gonna
Maybe
break!
if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I did it once, by the way. We did the around the world. Not that many times, though.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh my god. What? Oh, this is gonna make me cry, man. No, what? What? No. What? Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. No way. That's not a thing. Shut up. No. I'm gonna cry, man. Ah! Oh, Kel. You absolute rascal. Could have happened to me many times, to be fair. Just... you know.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Okay. Just got a little bit teary-eyed. I'm not crying yet. Hopefully it doesn't get any sadder than that, okay? I didn't really care too much about Molly's one. I don't know how she actually died or whatever, but this is a little much. Or Odin.
Mom
Odin's
said
one
Grandpa
was-
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh. Wow, look at that. Secret. That's awesome. Is Sven building all of these? Man, Sven's an absolute master craftsman.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to Barbara's room next. Milton has been here too.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Ooh. Barbara's, of course, winning Oscars and stuff. Oh, okay. Okay, we just came from that way. That is so sad. I can't believe he flew that day. Well, I mean, he followed his dreams. I mean, as a child, maybe you don't fully understand what you're doing, but he wanted to fly.
I never thought
No
about
one
how
could have
hard it
stopped
must
him.
have been for her afterwards.
Afterwards, what happened? What happened to Barbara? Happy birthday, Bob. Oh my god, that cake must be stale. What's the family tree like? Where's Barbara? Barbara is Kelvin's older sister, right? 1944? Okay. It's Molly's younger sister. Kelvin and Sam's older sister. Dreadful story.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Already?
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh, okay.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right.
Oh my god, are you
Also,
serious?
I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
No.
Right on cue.
This is a horror story?
She reached for the music box.
Oh, I have to do this. Oh, no.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh no, not this theme. Rick! Why? Oh my god, there's blood.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Wait, let's just go back up. I'm out. Bye. No! What the? Just making as much noise as I can. There's someone here, I have a weapon. I'm not afraid to use it.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Actually, these blood are Sven's blood because he accidentally cut his hand, right? He has to go rush to the hospital.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Is this a jump scare? Ah!
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick.
I am.
I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
His
Barb.
crutches.
Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh. Oh no. Walter? Walter's the youngest brother. The younger brother of Sam. Uncle Walter, right? That's his frickin' fish room.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh my god.
And here he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh my god. Get out.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
It's Molly's room.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
We can't. Walter, where the hell are you?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Dick it. Get out of here.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh my god. Walter! I swear to god, if this game jump scares me. Huh?
The hookman had vanished.
Nanny?
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Who is it? Kinda busy over here. Is it Walter?
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh!
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
For God's sake.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her.
What?
Her ear.
What?
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's messed up.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Okay, well, I guess Barbara's famous in her own way. Where is... What the hell was that? Where's the walking clutch then? Where do we go? Just go out.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay. So now we have to go to the music box, right? We're gonna go to the basement. This is so sad. Where's the crutches? I have seen the crutches around somewhere. I don't know. It's somewhere hidden. How did the comic know about this? Okay. Better be no jump scares. This is Sven's workshop.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus. Sven was a carpenter.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
This is that stupid fridge, right?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Can't see a thing. It's pitch black. Oh my god, is this Outlast? Like, what's going on?
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Alvin's area. Extra crispy. Got some peas in there.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
everyone eventually dies. Sweetie crisps.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I'm guessing Edith will probably die as well, or die at some point. I mean, 17 we lived better than most already in this story. So Walter is some kind of engineer. I think he's soldering irons and he's making trains. Walter started living underground. Wait, Walter looks very old though. Well, he lived to 2005. Ever since he's traumatized from the death of Barbara.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Can of peaches? Well, we're drinking.
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
1976, okay.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
It's been always like 8 years now. Same thing. Well, years just goes by. We're doing the same thing.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Monsters?
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Okay, so it's mentally a little bit stronger.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
30 years. This is it. A death day.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Can't leave that way. I have to leave while I still can. Oh my god, look at our hair. There's lots of books here. Okay.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
It's still haunting us.
and Molly
And Molly.
and Calvin.
Oh. He thinks they're murdered. Well, I mean, Barbara's definitely murdered, but I thought the other ones are pretty self-explanatory, maybe. Well, I don't know too much about Molly, actually.
Maybe this is all a mistake,
She's starved to death.
but I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah, do that. It's actually healthier this way.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I'm gonna fight.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Oh yeah, a little bit better than
I don't mind if I only have a year
canned
left,
peaches.
or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter got freaking hit by a train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So granddad, it's our great uncle then. Great uncle Walter.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
This is crazy. Guy got macked by a train straight up. First day.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Oh, it's all real.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left,
Oh, it's nighttime now.
maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself
I really hope she
and found out what
finds
happened to everyone else. But now I'm
Brother.
worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh, Walter. He loves trains as well. It's what killed him. The irony. Something that you love kills you. That's so
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Shakespearean. We're writing this. Edith is dead then, right? What? What? We're reading her part of the story through, like, her diary.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
What? Who? Who are you talking to?
And the history you're a part of.
Like Lewis? I thought we were gonna walk over there.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
I think we're talking to Lewis, maybe?
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
This is amazing. You see what I mean? Like, video games, they don't need to have gameplay or anything. It doesn't even... They just need a really good story, interactive. I'm having fun. And it's just very... I mean, even the graphics aren't great. Let's be honest. So... It's the atmosphere.
And when you look at the house,
Escapism.
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Where are we? The back of the house. Oh, look at that. We can go to Odin's grave.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
This family's just unlucky, isn't it?
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's kind of messed up, actually. They came here to settle. They bought the house and everything like that. They had to build a cemetery first.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, all those pets. Christopher, the goldfish. Oh, Shadow. Olivia.
3
Bob.
of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh, well. We got Coco, we got Zoe, we got Tucker, we got Charlie, we got Daisy, Lucy, Derpy. Oh, those birds. Look, Burpy, Chirpy, Blurpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. What's the frog's name? Bailey as well.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Just as good. Molly, Oh, they got like their personalized grave as well. Calvin, of course, went to the moon. Stefan. Wait, Sven. We don't even know how Sven died yet. We need to go back in the house. Edie. So Edie does die. 2010, December 5th. Hey, it's my birthday. He died on my birthday. Sven died a long time ago. Walter recently died. Well, recently-ish died. Barbara, of course.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, Odin standing on top of his house. He went down with his house, so I'm guessing that is, of course, Edie and Sven.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That's the house. It's blinking. That is Odin's. That was the original house. Maybe we'll have to find out what's inside that's cursing the family.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Makes sense.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus, Gregory, Sam. Sam's our granddad, right? And I'm guessing Gus and Gregory is Mom's brothers. Sam was always into military stuff. Gus has like a...
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Milton. Sanjay. Who's Sanjay? Lewis. Oh, it's probably Lewis's wife. Right? I think Lewis is at the age where he could be married to someone. Yeah, 2010, 1988, well maybe. Yeah, seems about right. And of course Milton is a artist.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Oh, look at that! It was born May 19th and never has a death date. That's really nice, actually. A monument. Not a tombstone.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I just realized I'm blocking the text. But, I mean, she speaks pretty clearly, word for word, so pretty sure we don't really need the subs too much.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
We pregnant? Oh, we're writing to our kid, right? Uh-oh. We're 22 weeks pregnant. Oh, look, it's a baby bump. I thought she was just like, her model was messed up. Look at her stomach. That's having a baby. Okay, I'm done. I really thought it was the character model seems a little bit strange, and I didn't really question about it. Maybe it's like the character model is just shaped like that, but we're actually pregnant. So I didn't want to be rude. I didn't want to point her out, be like, you're pregnant, and it turns out she's just fat or something like that. I didn't want to be rude. Okay. Talk manners. But yeah, she is pregnant. Jokes aside.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
This is really weird though. Edith is only 17. Right? She tells us she's 17 at the start. And she's 22 weeks pregnant. And teenage pregnancy, man. Just be careful, guys. What are you guys doing? I'm in my 20s and I can't even look after
They were
myself.
both pretty intense.
How can you, as a teen, even look after a child? What are you guys
Sam
doing?
spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Didn't we already see Sam's room? Grandpa Sam? Oh, he's even got a shrine for his little brother.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
He's brave, right? He was the one talking to Kelvin about after what happened to Barbara. They just have to start being super brave and stuff. So I guess that's what you have to do if you got this kind of family curse. You have to face the danger. I am the danger. I'm the one who knocks, right? What's this? Selfie. He's taking pictures of himself.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Dawn
What?
is our mom.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
As long as it's
Perfect.
what, sustainable.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Yeah, back in the day, there's no digital cameras. Everything's on film. You have to be careful what you have to take pictures of.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Really expensive. What is it called? Kodak? Like Kodak films? I remember those when I was a kid. I could say it's a little bit before my time, but
Aw.
it's not. It's actually like my time. I'm gonna frame this really well. I think we should get. We think we should zoom out a little bit. I want to get some trees in there. It's a little bit not focused. That would do. What else can we take a picture of? We're gonna see something really spooky in the water now, right? Bigfoot? Nothing too much out of the ordinary. guess birds again. We're just taking pictures of loads of birds. I was just saying how we shouldn't be wasting like films and stuff. Well, I guess it's like nature. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Hello, game? Okay. I don't know, what am I doing? We're looking for something. All I can see of anything of interest is these birds.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Okay, I'm done.
Hold.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Okay, it was,
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
This is really nice.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Oh.
Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
I'm trying.
Let's see.
Hello, Dad.
Maybe. Or was it?
Size walking stick?
Could have been.
Ah.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Okay, I'm gonna wait until it raises his head. Like that. Oh, majestic.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I'm gonna make it look like an action shot, alright? We'll want the whole barrel in there. And ta-da!
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Oh my god.
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Oh my lord. Ah, just taking like a selfie. Ah! That is so sad, what the hell? Daughter's first kill.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always
So
remember
dumb.
that, okay?
Oh, we're setting a timer. Oh, wait for me. Run. Sam, get over there.
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
We don't have a time. Oh my god, Dawn's crying her freaking eyes out. Wait for me.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don.
Oh, that's
Just
messed
focus on the
up.
camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
You deserve that, you dickhead. Oh. Well, that's kind of messed up too, actually. But still. He
Of all
died
these
from that?
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Well, okay, then maybe that's... I mean... I thought he just got hurt from that, but he actually died, so... That's kind of messed up, if you ask me. I don't know, what do you guys think about hunting? I mean, yeah, I'm a meat eater, I eat meat. So I don't really mind about hunting, but that was trophy hunting almost. That was almost like, oh, here you go, take a picture of it, I'm gonna lift his head up. Why, you know? You're hunting for food, then maybe, yeah, but these people are like... It's kind of bullshit if you hunt like that. Well, that's what I think anyway. Meal, ready to eat. There's a lot of these.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
So that would have been Edie's son, another son gone. So then I'm guessing Mom is the granddaughter of Edie. Give me a second, guys. My hair got stuck in the freaking glasses and it's hurting me. It's actually like tucking on my hair. Glasses are bullshit. I didn't always need to have them. Okay, I just had to break my hair. Your hair gets stuck on your glasses. That's the worst thing. I hate it. Oh, anyway, what's this? Gregory. Now, Gregory was just one. Alright, so this is, teamwork, respect. What? Freaking Gregory. 1 year old. I was surprised by that too. This is Sam's son, right? This is Dawn's brother.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
Kay is Sam's wife.
Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, I'm a baby now.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Classical genius. Oh, we're the frog now. Da, 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 da. 360.
It's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Should you leave your baby in water
Hello?
like that?
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
What if they drown?
I wonder what he saw. What what his world was like. You did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Oh, it's Sam again.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Why? Gregory can't understand you. So, the mom and dad is arguing.
I wish he could have told us
Oh!
about the world he saw.
Oh no, the baby drowned because you freaking cord and the mom. Oh, you guys are the worst. Neglect.
Hey, there's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Blah 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 blah. I'm drowning, Mom. Put down the phone, you bitch. About to die. Blah. Save him. Gregory.
But I know what happened.
We gotta go for the
wasn't your
plug.
fault.
God, do not die. Not like.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy
We
too.
drowned.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, they were divorced after that. Oh, Gregory. It's the mom's fault, clearly. baby not cry or anything like that? Dawn?
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Oh, Gus looks like a boy with his hair, you know, he seems like a rebel. We've got Gus, we've got Gregory. Gregory, what's the year on Gregory, actually? I want to see if Gregory was the older brother of Gus, or is it the younger brother of Gus? 1976. 1976. And we got Gus here, who's... Maths, hello? 1969. So, Gus is the older brother too. Did Gus die before? No, Gus died in 1982. Gregory died in 1977. So, Gregory would have been long dead before Gus died. So, Gus wouldn't know the tragedy of
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard,
Do a barrel
before
roll.
the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh, it's a poem. It's a really nice poem. What's happening here?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Let's look at the house while it's in all its glory. Everyone died. It's the Finch curse, I think. So right now, Edith is pregnant. So we're writing this just in case we die and the baby needs to know. Is that what's happening?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Sam remarried. Who? Kay? No, Kay was Gregory's mom. What? Who did Sam remarry to? The year is 2016, I think. That's when Dawn died, so 2017 maybe? Sam's getting remarried. What are we supposed to do?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh. What a rebel. Look at this. Classic Gus.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
So they all went inside the tent without Gus. Well, I mean, Gus didn't want to join them or anything like that. The wind picked up.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
So it's a
The
storm.
thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Make the music louder. What?
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. until we found you.
No, what? Why would you? It seems like carelessness. A lot of the time, this family curse is just people being careless.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Uncle Gus, who died because of a storm. The wind picked up, and he got freaking destroyed, basically, by a tent. The tent must have been like just slammed him, I guess. Slammed him across, and then he flew out into the sea. I don't know. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Raise flag, 7:30 a.m. breakfast. Oh, they raised the flag first. How patriotic. Da 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 da. Got quiet time, duties, sleep, trash, mop, mow yard, be a baby. Routine, jump rope, 100%. Was it 100 times? Oh, okay. Jump rope 100 times. Jumping jacks 150 times. Push up 100. Crunches 100. Run to mailbox and back. Trying to be like Saitama. Doing all these training. One Punch Man. Ooh. Yes, let's go.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
She's 22 months, no, 22 weeks pregnant, by the way. And she's doing all these. Crazy. I couldn't even do it on my best days, man. Like rock climbing like that. We got the, of course, the Holy Bible. Yeah.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Oh, look, Gus. Gus and Edith. Not Edith, sorry. Dawn. Gus and Dawn hunting with Sam. Oh, little baby Gregory. Oh, look at him. He's got chocolate all over his face. Always love a frog, doesn't he? I don't even know these people, and I'm getting attached to, like, these guys, actually. Game well made, actually. Like, I don't know these people.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay in Calcutta? Sanjay's the dad! Okay, I was like, who the hell is Sanjay? I thought it was like Lewis's wife or something like that. So it's Lewis's dad, Sanjay. Of course, Sanjay's a dude's name, clearly. Oh. To be fair, she looks like her character model as well. These are really well made. Fly to India. Ten ways to teach critical thinking for the homeschool student and teacher. Oh, she's homeschooled? We're helping hands create safe places. Is she the teacher or she the... Is she the student? Is she homeschooled? High school. Okay, well, whatever.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
She taught English in India. Where does this go? Can we do this even though... Okay. Okay, so now we gotta do all this again. That was really dumb of me. But I just wanted to see what happens. Come on. Get up. Sanjay is also dead, by the way.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Sanjay died too.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Dawn.
And to see kids in the house again.
Oh, okay. So they moved out, went to India, right? To teach, and then they married Sanjay. Sanjay died, and then they came back here, and of course bought Edith, Milton, and Lewis. And that's when Dawn and Edie are reunited again.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Okay, so Edie... Who built this, though? I thought the carpenter was Sven, and... It won't be Sven's original craftsmanship. This will
And for a while,
suck a bit.
things were good. Almost normal.
So we're home taught. Well, I guess so. I mean, if the mom's the teacher anyway, it would be better this way. Lewis rules. Lewis rules. Edith. Oh, we're learning about the family tree. Keeping it alive. Greeting is a hoot.
But it didn't last.
Mrs. Finch. Edith, Lewis, and Milton. Oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. We got Lewis and we got Edith. Milton. I guess Milton's the youngest, and he wasn't really. He's still like basically a baby or a nursery. Observation, questions, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion, scientific methods. That's a Odin Finch. Curse. Great job. There's the projector. I don't know. If I was taught here, like a homeschool, I think I would enjoy it.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
This was Milton's room. Okay. Oh, you want me to go in? I mean, I could go in. I kind of want to see what's even higher, though. What's up there? I mean, we'll definitely get to go up there in a minute. So, we'll have to see our own room. Where's our room? Milton! Oh, Milton was a proper artist. Look at that! It looks like the Pringles, man. Milton was 10, apparently. Milton just disappeared. He's not dead, I don't think. He's probably dead, but... Wow, I want a room like this. It's freaking awesome. Oh, look how happy he is. Milton, the artist. This is our bullet.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Magic paintbrush. Oh, it's a flip book. This is amazing. Frame by frame? Oh my god, there's one inside another one. Flipbookception. Again.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Disappeared. Is Milton our bigger brother? Yeah, Milton is our older brother. We're the youngest, turns out. I thought Milton was the youngest. We're the youngest. Milton, and then there's Lewis as well. Lewis is the oldest, of course. So he drew himself a gateway and he left.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Uh-oh. Please don't do that. I wanted to close the window, but turns out we just climb back in. We need to close these doors and stuff. What are we doing? This doesn't look stable at all. I mean, this is crafty. This is crappy craftsmanship compared to what Sven was building.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Why did they blame Edie?
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh yeah, the cannery. Lewis?
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Wow, Lewis has got legalized marijuana. Look at that, Lewis. He's tripping balls in his room. Proper psychedelic stuff. Look at that. Look at the neon lights. He's got like a... what are they called? Shishi pipes? Lewis getting freaking high as a kite in his room. Oh, that's got to be our room then, right? Right at the top. But these are broken. Get a freaking boat up there. Oh, these are really chill. Come on then. Let's see.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
That's the ganja. That's the green. I know the smell. Yo, look at this. Wonderland Turbo. Never heard of this game console. Was it high school diploma? High school graduate? Do you get diplomas for high schools? I like how the music changed with it to more like psychedelic music. Look at that. This guy's a proper gamer. Look at his WASD light up. Look at all those macro keys. He's got up to like G18. I only have 5 macro keys on mine. I have M1 to M5. Look at this guy. Proper gaming mouse. Gaming headset. This guy is like... Oh, look at this view as well. Living the dream. Just looking through Lewis's stuff.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, it must be boring, to be fair.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
Oh, chop the fish's head off and then throw them in. It's an easy job, but it's brain, it's mindless. You know, it pays the bills.
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Like a page.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, I had to multitask here. I'm chopping the fish at the same time, look.
He said he started small.
Then what happened?
Imagining a labyrinth.
Oh, sorry, I stopped doing the work.
He'd feel his way about.
This is really hard. I'm using both sides of my brains, I'm guessing.
Then something moved. Bats.
Bats?
And toads.
Toads?
And things that have not names.
Dragons?
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously.
I'm very efficient with these fish. Look, we're almost done here. Okay.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
See, they can't give me enough fish. I think I'll be good at this job in real life. I'll just be like a machine. Like an absolute machine.
But he found something more.
Oh, it's gone 3D.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Come on, where's the
But
fish?
he said Lewis had become a model employee.
Yeah, look how fast we're
Methodical,
doing this.
tireless, focused.
I'm super. Where's
like
the
a
fish?
whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Doggo.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Lewis-topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh my god, he's psychotic.
Then he made musicians.
are these? Thieves? Followers? Oh,
and songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
That's really good. Okay, Marlon.
And he was
no
always
worries.
humming something.
Yeah, get yourself some food. Some dinner. Hopefully you have something nice.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Oh yeah, look at that. The picture's growing bigger, bigger.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Great chopper.
Then one day it struck him
What happened?
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, look at that.
He held an election for mayor,
King Louis.
and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
I have to go.
It became a game for him.
Look at this. We'll have to carry on chopping fish though. Or else our boss is gonna yell at us. Look at this.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
The fish chopping is getting harder and harder.
New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Classic.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh yeah, yeah, so the fish is getting harder and harder to chop. This is really hard. I'm using like
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
What? He just carried on.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh, there's Dawn. Louis just carry on doing his work. The mom is there. Like, what are you doing, Louis? It's time to go. Why aren't you coming home? And he's just like,
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen, beautiful prince. What?
handsome queen.
Handsome queen. What happened to the handsome queen?
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows or sinister serpent? We'll go for sinister serpent.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
Silver harp, electric guitar. Oh, sitar, sorry. Let's go for a silver harp. That's a classic, isn't it?
silver harp.
Classic RPG stuff.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, we lost ourselves, look. Not even
He knew
reality
the world
anymore.
was all in his imagination. So
severed from reality.
but he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, wow.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Wow!
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
I mean... that's proper Matrix stuff, that is. Stuck in this freaking fish Matrix. This could be the real world, who knows, right?
It was hard to argue with him.
What? Blood.
He began to forget the world we know.
Oh, that's his locker. Oh, this is the fish factory.
I think
Wait.
it pained him to remember Lewis,
Why are
the
they
cannery
dumping
worker.
dead fish into fresh fish? Or are they fresh fish too? I don't get this. How does this place run, man? Oh, are these dead fish? Are not... okay, so it's one massive... but these are all dead fish too. I guess they just sift them out. Blood and poop. Anyway, what's the storyline here? Oh, that is Lewis! We're seeing ourselves in freaking third person now.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
What?
I still thought I could save him.
He sees himself in the third person.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
What happens?
The
Hey.
palace would be packed with his companions.
Da 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 da. Oh, it's a cat. It's a giant cat.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting
Calico.
him.
Calico. It's a pleasure. Yeah, that's Molly. Molly the cat. Who the hell's Calico then? How cool they look.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
A queen.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Give me my crown. Oh, this is a freaking guillotine.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Huh. What a twist.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
I don't know how I feel about that. What the hell? He chopped his own head off of the freaking factory instead of the fish's head. He got so bored, I guess, maybe. So what?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I die a lot in video games too. I'm surprisingly bad. So he's, I mean, to be fair, if his life is so mundane and so monotone, every day in and out, work, his mental health suffered, and what happened is his only escape was basically his imagination, and then he's like, that's it, I'm gonna stay here in this my imagination.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Wow, that's a bitch move, actually. Poor Edie.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
That's so much, well, gotta have some notice, right? You can't just leave on the day and just like, I'm never coming back.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
I like the sound of that. We're stepping on these wrappers and stuff. Is this Edith's room then? Well, Milton could still be alive.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Sanjay. Oh, this is our mom's room. This is Dawn's room. Dawn's view room, anyway. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfillful classroom. Dawn Finch. Well, she's releasing books and stuff. Oh God, you have called your servant to ventures of which we cannot see the ending, by paths as yet untrodden through. Okay, the text is very blurry. I mean, my eyesight's already really bad. It's hard to read. Through something unknown, give us faith to go out with a good courage, not knowing where to go, but only that your hand is leading us, and your love supporting us through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. This is kind of sad.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
This is Edith's room. We gotta see. We'll have to see.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Do we know anything about Edie? We haven't finished the Edie's story yet. Are we missing a part? I think we're missing something. This seems like the end to our thing. A pen. Edith.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Wow. That's
Until
messed up.
supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The
That was-
grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
We'll finally get to see it.
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
The curse.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning.
Jesus.
Okay?
That's a bitchy move. Oh, Edith now kind of lives in the freaking library. Not Edith, sorry, Edie. The great grandma. History of the Flinches by Edie Finch. This is, of course, Odin's daughter.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Who are we now? Edie?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
I bet, yeah, seasides are
No.
terrible.
I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
No. Well, I mean, there's one direction, right? You just keep moving forward.
I got turned around.
How? It was a straight line.
I started seeing things.
Well, now I wish Sven was here
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
to experience this.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
That is the Odin's house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Get out of here, Dawn.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! Dawn! We gotta go back! What are you doing?
The band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh! Not like this!
After that, we moved around a lot.
I need to know the story. Oh no! You killed me, Dawn! Oh.
We both tried to make the best of it.
I need to know what happened.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
And Dawn's dead. Alright, cool.
She got better for a while,
And then she got worse,
and
right?
then she didn't.
Yeah. Sucks.
And then I was alone.
Yikes.
The last Finch left alive.
Milton's out there.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
This is a little bit weird.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
What are we, a sperm? What?
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh. So Edith is dead too?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Well, we're gonna die at some point too, then, right? It's freaking cursed. Imagine having the last name Finch. Screw that. Story by Giant Sparrow. For Shirley Dallas. Oh, don't do this! This is, oh, that's so sad. What if you don't have any childhood pictures as this game dev? Are you just not allowed to be a dev? You got no baby pictures? My mom didn't take much pictures of us when we were young. I mean, there were videos, but they were like proper old cassette videos for like VHS and stuff like that. I mean, those are long gone. Those techs must have thrown them away. I don't even think you can digitalize. Uncle Milton's probably still alive, right? I mean, they left that very vague. Otherwise, we would have saw how he died. What do you think, man? I think this is really good. Not gonna lie, I must have moved that. My mic is in the way. I think it's really good. I mean, yeah, you don't really need much gameplays, basically. You just need a good old-fashioned storyline that carries, right? The music carries, the emotional escapism, of course. The theme is very well written. You know, there's a lot of emotions. I guess at the end of the day, people will be like, oh, that's not a game or whatever, you know, there's no gameplay, it's just like a movie, just walk forever, walking simulator. It doesn't matter. Who cares, right? I don't care. It's the experience, I think. Entertainment. That's what I'm playing games for anyway. And I got the same amount of worth, I guess, if this was a game with very good gameplay and a crappy storyline, I guess. I enjoyed it. Jesus, Megan over here. She's got a shotgun. She's ready to... Nathan, of course. Look at this. These pictures are nice. You can see really like the game devs put like their childhood. It's almost about memories, right? And that's what they're going for. Oh, these people don't get, the playtesters don't get the images. Are you serious? At least have like a collage of people. You know what I mean? Trick or treat, smell my feet. At least have like a picture board if you don't have time to fit everyone. Oh, there it is. 2012 to 2017. The end. We finally got Edie's picture as well. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. What happened though? We didn't finish Edie's story about the old house, about the curse. I guess we'll never know. Was that actually the end? Did we complete it? Dawn drove us away and we never got the ending about the house. I guess replay a story, it starts from the start, right? If it does, then I want to know about Edith. Wait, Edith and Dawn is together. I just want to know about Edith, about the house. Oh, okay, that was the story, okay. I guess we'll never know. I think that's what they were going for. You have to make up your own ending to that. What's at the house? What's the curse? That's really nice, actually. I really enjoyed that. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for coming by today. That was the end of the stream, and I had a really good time playing that. So I'll be back either tomorrow or the next day, the day after that. I'll be back at some point. And I don't know what's wrong with my computer. I think there's something. Oh, well, my Spotify crashed. Well, anyway, other than that, thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Love to see all your faces showed up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. We're going to come back with a new game next time. I'm gonna go raid somebody. How about Empress is playing Mass Effect? Well, anyway, Billy, when are you streaming? When are you streaming? See if I can pop by. What are you streaming, by the way? Big shout out to Billy as well, and big shout out to Marlon. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Bye.